My name is Lieutenant Colonel Rob Boone. I'm the Professor of Military Science at the University of Missouri, and one of our partnership schools is Westminster College. And today we're here to commission two future lieutenants who, for the last 4 years, have commuted back and forth between Westminster College and Mizzou and attended ROTC and have done very well over the last 4 years. As these guys venture out into their next career as being Army officers, I will say the Army is a very small place, yet it's a big place. But we just found out today that Lieutenant Colonel retired Joe McCoskey and this gentleman right here, we took a picture, actually served together in 1975 to 79 and didn't even know about it. So I think it's a little unique karma in regards to what it's like to be in the military. I really would like to thank Dr. Forsythe for allowing us to come out here and start this tradition where we come out and commission the lieutenants who represent this university. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Dr. Forsythe.
Thank you. It's a great day to be a Blue Jay, but it's also a great day to be a soldier. I want to thank you all for being here for this ceremony in which we commission two of our Westminster's most recent graduates into the United States Army. For those of you who don't know, the Officers' Commission is the equivalent of the professional license to practice. In this case, they are practicing on behalf of us, the American people, a sacred and noble profession, to preserve our way of life, to keep the peace, and when necessary, to fight our nation's wars. We hope that never happens, but we must always be called upon to do that, and we are thankful that men and women from this country are prepared to stand up and do that, and we thank you all today for doing that. I'd like any veterans or current members of active duty who are here in the audience to please raise your hand so we can acknowledge you and say thank you for your service. Now the commission, the professional license to practice on our behalf, is bestowed in the name of the President of the United States on behalf of the American people. And it's based on 4 attributes that these young men demonstrate, and they are the expectations that they will demonstrate these characteristics throughout their professional lives. I want you to listen to them. This is the sort of hallmark of the commission. Patriotism, the love of country. Valor, personal and moral courage. Fidelity, trustworthiness, integrity. We expect that the officers of our armed forces will be men and women that soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines can trust to do their duty, to look out for what is in the best interest of our national security, our people, and their people under their charge. Patriotism, valor, fidelity, and abilities. This is a very technical profession. It's a profession that requires continuous lifelong learning. The profession of arms is a profession that makes good sense for men and women with a liberal arts education, because they will continue to learn and grow throughout a life. And it is those demonstrated qualities which qualify these two young men today to be commissioned as officers, as second lieutenants in the United States Army. We're glad that you could be here with us today to join in this celebration and to say thank you to them for their willingness to serve on our behalf. The first thing we're going to do is administer the oath of office. This is the oath that all officers of the armed forces take. And then we will, after the officers take the oath of office, we'll then read the orders that appoint them as second lieutenant, and they'll pin on their bars. So that's what will happen today. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name.
I, Thaddeus Owen Webb,
having been appointed an officer
having been appointed an officer
in the Army of the United States
in the Army of the United States,
in the grade of second lieutenant,
the grade of second lieutenant,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
I'll bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservations or purpose of evasion.
without
Any mental reservations.
purpose of evasion,
And that I will well and faithfully discharge
well and faithfully discharge
the duties of the office upon which I am about to enter.
the duties of the office by which I am about to enter.
So help me God. Congratulations,
Coach orders.
Attention to orders. The President of the United States has reposed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and professional excellence of Thaddeus Owen Webb. In view of these qualities and demonstrated potential for increased responsibility, he is therefore promoted in the United States Army to the rank of second lieutenant. With the date of rank of 25 May 2013, with an effective date 25 May 2013, by order of the Secretary of the Army, John M. McHugh.
I want to thank everybody for coming. I want to thank the cadre for being here, for Forsyth, Dr. Forsyth for helping me in all these 4 years, and all of you being here for this last 4 years of my development. And I hope to serve and honorably and with integrity. Thank you.
I state your full name.
I, Derek Raymond Berry Leg,
Having been appointed
having been appointed
an officer in the Army of the United States,
an officer in the Army of the United States,
as indicated in the grade of second lieutenant,
as indicated in the grade of second lieutenant,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I take this oath freely
that I take this oath freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties of the office
discharge the duties of the office
upon which I'm about to enter,
upon which I am about to enter,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Coach orders.
Attention to orders. The Governor of the State of Oklahoma has reposed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, professional excellence of Derek Raymond Berry Leg. In view of these qualities and demonstrated potential for increased responsibility, he is therefore promoted in the Oklahoma National Guard to the rank of second lieutenant. With the date of rank of 25 May 2013, with an effective date 25 May 2013. By order of the Secretary of the Army, signed, John M. McHugh.
I think my good friend Thad put it pretty well. Very proud to be here today. Very proud to be both a graduate of Westminster and a graduate of the University of Missouri's ROTC program. Really just couldn't be prouder about the program. I think they're both great places. I want to thank Colonel Boone, Sergeant Rogers, and Colonel McCoskey for teaching me a lot about leadership and officership over the last 3 years that I've been in the program. And I'd really especially like to thank Second Lieutenant Thaddeus Webb for always being there so we could kind of vent about the program and get through those hard times together. And Second Lieutenant, still or first? First Lieutenant Stephen McKee was there too for a while. So thank you everyone for coming today.
I would like to thank everyone for coming out today and supporting today's commission. This concludes the ceremony. Thank you very much.